Insomniac Spider-Man 2 was officially revealed at the PlayStation Showcase, showing a new gameplay trailer. We got an in-depth look of the new symbiote suit as well as a peek of the new direction of the story. The trailer of course brought so many fans excitement, especially me. The last two Spider-Man games are amazing, and it's most likely safe to say Spider-Man 2 is going to be another banger. But there's a special part of the community, and I do mean special, that are actually in an uproar. But what? What could have made some fans upset, you say? Is the game capped at low FPS? Has it been delayed longer? Did Yuri Lowenthal say Spider-Man beats Sasuke? No, you'd be wrong on all of these accounts. The world looks the same as the last two games is a complaint that I've been hearing daily on Twitter. I'm gonna let that one sit for a bit because I cannot get over how silly it is. Especially since this community actively knows the games are based off the scale of the real New York City. So why the fuck would it change? It doesn't end there though. We live in a time where devs and gaming companies will release unfinished and underperforming games. It's the same thing every time. Game gets announced with an original date, game gets delayed with a new date, sometimes more than once, then game comes out shitty or not the way people expected. On a side note, a game being delayed is not always a bad thing. Sometimes devs get more and better ideas that they want to add, or something doesn't work properly the way it should without causing frame drops. However, despite the trend most companies are following, Insomniac Games has been nothing but on top of their game with their releases. No game breaking and unplayable bugs, games releasing on the planned dates they're supposed to be, and actual gameplay footage to show you. Do you have any idea how often companies show gameplay footage to this degree anymore? They even mentioned they were holding back what they were showing in order to preserve fans' spoilers and keep them surprised, to which more people got upset about. But the thing some of you fans actually get mad about is just fucking weird. I wanted to go over some tweets that resurfaced after the announcement of Spider-Man 2. These were tweets that just happened to appear on my For You. No wonder that Spider-Man 2 gameplay looked so underwhelming. Maybe if Insomniac Games did crunch, they could compete with the best developers in the world. I can't stand that term, crunch. It's quite literally the most toxic thing for a fan base to demand devs to do. Hearing such spoiled and entitledness from the Spider-Man fanbase is like eye-opening to me. Especially from Insomniac Games. Their games come out on time with no delay and comes out fully playable and fun, as a game should be. Unlike some of the game companies that you're comparing Insomniac to, who delayed most of their games. My only concern was the gameplay looking identical to the last games. Developers that don't do crunch have no ambition. You fucking buffoon. The game isn't even out yet. It's not even played for you to see it. The game's not even fully rendered yet. What you saw was a gameplay trailer they allowed us access to see. You guys do realize the game is still in progress, right? It's not out yet. We still got a few more months. Crunch is the only reason Cyberpunk was salvageable and hence wildly successful. Bro, my guy, you were there when Cyberpunk was first released, right? Whether or not Cyberpunk was salvageable and got better is not the fucking point. In fact, that should be a bad thing. I don't know about you, but I don't like my games coming out buggy, incomplete, and dog shit, and waiting months for it to get better. The only reason why Cyberpunk got another chance is because of the anime adaptation on Netflix. So yeah, obviously CD Projekt Red had to crunch for Cyberpunk. The game was fucking awful. How else were they gonna get it playable? How else were they gonna make money? How else were they gonna make amends for ripping off fans with a shitty game at launch? Name one Insomniac game that has gone through the same thing that Cyberpunk has. I'll wait. Nobody likes crunch. Nobody. And telling a company to burn out / drain their employees is just awful. Not only that, it just makes you entitled and like they owe you something. The game can be 100% identical, and you know what? It'd still be a contender. And the thing is, it's not even 100% identical. We got a whole new fighting ability now with the symbiote suit. We have a tag team system going on here. We have a wingsuit gliding system, a brand new slingshot thing. And this is stuff that they've allowed us to see. They, again, publicly said that there was way more that they kept hidden for us to keep surprise. So why are you still bitching? This exact same guy will go on to complain on Twitter that Insomniac blocked him for criticizing him, when in reality he was clearly just being a douche for advocating crunch time. And I can't get over the fact that he compares Insomniac not doing crunch time when, again, they always release games on time. Actually, you know what? I'll eat my words real fast. In 2015, Insomniac delayed Ratchet and Clank. So I guess point one for crunch time, I guess. Also, they're crying about the same skin in Fortnite, by the way. Just doesn't look as cool, and it's so close to being perfect. Bro, are you do you have any idea how grateful you Spider-Man fans should be, bro? Us Spider-Man fans have been eaten in the past few years. Movie after movie after movie, show after show, game after game after game. Spider-Man has quite literally been the most popular hero in the past 5 years, and it's actually insane how much you guys fucking cry. Spider-Man fans have to be the most spoiled fan base in the Marvel Universe right now, and it's actually no joke. I'm not saying Spider-Man 2's gameplay is like a massive breakthrough from what the game used to be. Obviously, there are some similarities, but even if you're looking at this, clearly it is not the same game. And it generally is really annoying seeing people making the assumption that it is the same game without even fucking playing it first. I will gladly eat my words when this game comes out, and in the weeks coming by, it is literally a side-by-side of fucking everything. If I'm literally seeing gameplay of Spider-Man 2 and I can't see the difference between the first Spider-Man and Miles Morales, then I would eat my words. But I almost guarantee you, anyone who is playing this game would instantly see the difference, as this is a new Spider-Man game. And there are especially a bunch of video games out right now that literally look the fucking same as their past sequel. Some of them aren't even doing it good. Let's not even fucking talk about Overwatch. But look at fucking Breath of the Wild, quite literally just an expansion. Its similarities to the last game should not even be a make or break at all. If the game is functional, if the game looks nice, if the game plays well, why the fuck does it matter if it's on Unreal Engine 5 and you can see the pores of Peter Parker's face? And especially, why does it matter that the graphics need to be an improvement? Why can't it be the same and still be a good game? I don't grasp why the next game needs to be an exact leap over the other. Why can't it just be a good continuation? Like, I sound like a broken record right now, I know, but it's crazy how much I see people cry when it comes to video games. When they know damn well that someone can release an 8-bit piece of shit right now and it can be a Game of the Year masterpiece. Like, how are some people surprised that this game is taking place in New York again? It's literally a Spider-Man game, and you wouldn't be surprised if Batman was fucking in Gotham. I wanted to close out this video by just reading some tweets responding to a lot of these ridiculous claims. I fucking love this one. Spider-Man 2 was running at 30 FPS, and it looks like that, and Sony fans call it a work in progress. You fucking monkey, what are you talking about? That's exactly what they said it was. That's exactly what it is, a work in progress. It's not out yet. They're literally just trying to show you an idea of the game, literally just giving you the basic premise of what to look forward to. What is so difficult for you fans to grasp on that? I don't understand. Literally making this while editing. I was looking on my Twitter and I found this person complaining about the effects of the water. And to be honest, even I admit that even in Spider-Man and Miles Morales, the water effect isn't that good in the game. But that's purely because you're not supposed to be in the water at all. You're literally, there's not ever a time that you're ever on the ocean or ever like around the water, except for a time where you have to swing by it or when you're on the bridge. But you're never in yourself interacting with the water as Spider-Man. He's not known for a fucking swimmer. There's no swimming sequences in the game, so the water effects is not a focus. They focus on other things like the ray tracing against the buildings and shit like that. Being sure that your web swings are accurate when you're swinging around a building. This person's claims just gets ridiculous really fast. One, this is not a reason to delay it over some water effects. Not at all. But this person goes on to compare fully finished games to a game that is clearly, as I has already stated, not finished yet. It has already clearly been stated that the Spider-Man 2 gameplay trailer was capped at 30 FPS and was an old build of the game. And we still have months to go until the game officially comes out. Of course, this doesn't stop him from comparing The Last of Us, a game that has came out 3 times and was remastered twice, to Spider-Man 2, a game that is again not even finished or out yet. Also does the same thing with New Horizons. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is absolutely obsessed. He's just retweeting his own tweet and just going on and on and on. Look at the oh my god. Look at the fur and hair rendering to an unfinished game, of a gameplay trailer, and a fully finished game. Yeah, look at the difference. The difference is so uncanny. You're really proving your point there, Dreamwalker. We all know damn well when this game comes out, it's going to be running at 1440p with 60 FPS with ray tracing. There's a reason why they're booting PS4 away from this exclusive, and it's only going to be on PS5. And you trashed Xbox for this same shit. Keep that energy on Spider-Man 2. Dude, no, we didn't trash Xbox for the same shit. We trashed Xbox for releasing the game at 30 FPS. There's a big difference at showing the game that was at 30 FPS and then the full game finally coming out to its full potential as they promised. Unlike the other game companies that released on Xbox. I don't know, it's all these people that said the game looks the same, it's like they had totally expected an entire different playstyle of the game. Like they wanted the game to be in first person with altering choices, and then on top of that throw it in space. Like, is this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in New York not good enough for you guys now? Again, I don't remember all this complaining when the Arkham games were coming out when Batman was in Gotham the entire time. Hell, in one of them, he was barely in Gotham, he was stuck in an asylum most of the time. I just have to say, when watching this gameplay trailer, I couldn't get over the fact that Spider-Man just sounded like Sasuke the entire time.
Spider-Man! This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone! Craven wants a hunt? I'll give him one he'll never forget! Sakura is...
Kakashi, you're being just like Sakura right now. Just be quiet for a bit.
Like, once again, I already know they're gonna add more suits like the Sam Raimi Black Spider-Man suit and other versions like that. But I also already know that the fanbase is super toxic, and if there's not a certain suit they want, they're probably just gonna send death threats to Insomniac and tell them they did a horrible job at creating a game. But that's all I really want to talk about today. That's been on my mind. I see it on Twitter almost every time I open up this shitty app, and I just had to get my thoughts out there. I'm in no way an Insomniac fanboy. I can't even really think of one gaming company that I would really ride or die for. It really sucks to see all these human beings putting their life effort, hours of their own time to take away from their families to give us these great video games. And this video game was gonna be great, and people treat them like this. It's shitty to see every day. But that's all I got. Spider-Man 2 is gonna be great. I can't wait to play it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will talk to you guys all later.
Let it out!